But the more memorable Prefontaine is when they ran two
separate races.
You in one, and him in the other one.
Yeah.
What was that like? And was that like a money thing? Like, man, I ain't racing that dude because they not paying us enough money.
That's what I'm telling you.
Like, I'm gonna go on record.
I'm
gonna go on record and say that it was me. I said because I thought it was so special that we both co-owned the world record. And at that point in time, we both were Nike athletes. And you know how Prefontaine is.
Yeah, you contracted to go.
He ain't gonna get paid, and I ain't gonna get paid for this race. Yeah. So they about to get a free race for the first time that two co-owned world record holders are running against each other. It was a highly anticipated race. And I literally protested, and I told my agent Ronaldo, I was like, I'm not running this race. I don't care what you say. You better put a B race in there because I'm not running against him. And that's how the B race happened, bro.
Yeah.
That's how the B race happened.
Yeah. You go and look it up. What year was that?
2006.
06. Yeah. And it wasn't nothing against him. It wasn't the fact that I didn't want to race against him because we raced so many times, but I felt like we both deserved to get paid for that moment.
Yes.
And I wasn't going to let it like slide because so many other people and companies were going to get paid for that moment.
Yeah, a matchup like that was, it's not, it couldn't be free.
When that happened in real time, what did you think when they came to you and they was like, hey, yo, you're going to race, but we got to call in a whole nother field to race you? Like, because you have to get a whole nother group of guys because there's only 100. So it ain't like, so it's like, okay, we got to get more guys. We got to invite more people.
I think the agents were kind of keeping us away from each other until like the big day, like the championship. So that's
it was like a heavyweight bout.
Yeah,
kind
exactly.
Of thing. Yeah.
So like if he was going to say Rome, I'm in Switzerland. You know, if he's going to there, I'm not going there. I'm going somewhere else. So it's like they were keeping us from each other. Like I'm telling you, like if social media existed back then, man, people would know this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You'd be in one city, I'm in the next city.
But the thing is, like, even though he's in another city and I'm in another city, we would answer each other's times.
Yeah.
He would run a time and I'll be watching. I'll see it, and I'll go out there and run a time. And then we respond back each other just like that.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we're laughing now, but trust me, it was a lot, man.
I'd like to know him being your fiercest competitor in the year that the whole banning situation went down with Justin. What was it like once you seen that and you know he wasn't going to be in the sport anymore?
All right, so first, first in 2005, when I broke the world record, let me tell you, when I saw Justin out there running and winning the world championship, I was like, this man had it so easy. 2005, I was like, he had it so easy. I mean, because it was supposed to be both of us over there on the track. And at that time, I was the current world record holder. So I really, I think that was one of the biggest, and I got injured racing you in London.
I remember that.
Before the World Championships.
That. Like 10 meters or less from the blocks.
Yeah, from the blocks. Got out, and I mean, nobody could have beat me on the blocks.
Pop the blocks, boy.
Yeah, man. When I got out the blocks, I was like, everybody's dead. And then my grind just went like this, man, and I was done. So I really watching that race. I think that was one of the hardest races for me to watch in 2005, the finals at the World Championships. Because I know I should have been out there. And it would have been, I think it would have been like one of the best finals.
Absolutely.
In history. You know what I mean?
And a world record probably would have
exactly.
went too. Yeah.
You know what I mean?